special partnership and brought to you by Future Leader Now. Leadership's a big space. It's like a $366 billion industry. It's massive. Whether it's coaching, whether it's communication, employee engagement, business acumen, and 40% of new CEOs who enter the market, they actually fail within the first 18 months, which is staggering. And then also you have executives, it's at 50% when they move into their new roles. So when you came out the other side of that and you finished your experience as the CEO, did you realize that this was happening to an industry, that this was happening to more than just yourself, being kind of new into the role? Like, at what point did you start realizing that there's a gap?
Well, I spent 7 years in that role as a CEO, and it was only after I left, and I would get curious to say, is difficult entries and difficult exits of CEOs something I just experienced, or is this a normal thing? And I started to reflect on places where I'd been on the boards and we'd brought in new CEOs, and I thought, well, I didn't do anything to help them. So out of curiosity, started researching that, and I came across the exact same evidence that you did, Scott, around 40% failure rate. And the worst part than that is that statistics have been the same in North America for 15 years. So that's not a hiring issue, that's a systems problem. And that's where I really got the spark to say, but who's fixing this? Because you think about the great leaders we have across our organizations, across our geographies, and if we're taking great people and letting them fail, that's bad for everybody. And so I really felt a calling to try to fix that. And that's really what started the whole pathway back in now 2013 to say, how are we going to create solutions so that those leaders can arrive safely, perform better and faster, and then when they leave behind that critical information so that the next person can succeed quickly as well. So it's that evolving positive spiral rather than the negative spiral.